If you go to a place like Spencer's Gifts, they sometimes have these kind of unusual displays, and this is called a plasma globe. What it does is it creates a high voltage in the inside, which sends out little, looks like trails of electricity to the edge of this globe. In a minute we're going to turn off the lights so you can see it a little bit better. And then I'm going to show you, if you remember, an oscilloscope helps us watch what's happening electrically. And so I'll bring an oscilloscope probe near so you can see what this device is doing. And I have a few other things, and I'm going to show you how they react to this plasma globe when it's operating. So we've dimmed the lights so that you can see this plasma globe, and as you can see there are these streams of electricity that emerge from the middle towards the end. And of course, if I place my finger here, in a way I provide a ground, and so there's a streamer that comes from that globe towards my finger. And although the electricity is essentially being contained here at the edge of the globe, it doesn't mean that it's not producing electromagnetic waves. So if I bring this oscilloscope probe anywhere near, you can see that this thing, even though I'm not touching it at all, it's creating an electrical effect out here at a distance from the edge of the globe. And I can show that even better. I have these very small little electrical lamps, and I'm going to bring this close to the globe, and I presume that you can see that that's lighting up green. I have one here that should light up orange. Again, I'm not touching the sphere at all. It's just the electromagnetic radiation that's doing that. And I have one more that I can light up that's red. And in fact, if I bring all three of them over at the same time, I should be able to get all of them to light up at once. Yeah, so you can see there's red, orange, and green all glowing because of the plasma globe. Now, interestingly enough, there's enough electricity being radiated that I can even become a Jedi warrior here. I'm going to light up this fluorescent tube just by bringing it near. So if I take it away, no light. If I bring it close, no light. And if you watch my hand, as I wipe my hand towards the end of the fluorescent tube, it actually darkens because the radiation is using me as a ground. And so I can light up this fluorescent tube without ever even touching anything. I have another fluorescent tube that's interesting because it's half frosted. You may not know, but fluorescent tubes actually work by creating enough electricity in here to generate ultraviolet rays, which unfortunately we can't see. But then the ultraviolet rays stimulate the coated part of the fluorescent tube, which you've ever broken one. You'll notice there's kind of a fine dust on the inside, and that's what fluoresces to makes that thing light up. So you can see that there, but it's maybe more interesting to see the unfrosted end, because now you can see the beam of light, you can see it there, that's actually allowing this thing to fluoresce. It fluoresces, but there's a beam of light that exists without the fluorescence, and that's caused by the electricity that's passing through the tube. So I thought you might find those demonstrations interesting, just something very simple that you can buy for yourself that does produce some pretty amazing physical effects. Hope to have a couple more for you next time. Thank you.